What's up, Ranger fans? This is Infinitor, and the past few days I've been doing a little bit of research, and I think I have found an insane Power Rangers theory. I have noticed a lot of similarities between the 2017 remake of Power Rangers and the long forgotten Power Rangers knockoff series Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. I've made a bunch of notes and I'm going to go over them, and I want to know what you guys think. Alright, first of all, let's get into the casting of the movie. The newer version of Jason looks nothing like the original. He looks more like Gordon from Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters. Also, the casting of Billy. You might be thinking, well, they just race swap Billy. This is what Hollywood does nowadays. However, it really seems like they just wanted their own version of Swinton rather than Billy. And I'm going to get more into these two later because there's a really weird connection between these two. And also the casting of Kimberly, the newer version of Kimberly, looks nothing like the original. She looks way more like Laurie from Alien Fighters. And also the new version of Kimberly is a popular cheerleader, and Laurie on the show was also a popular cheerleader. Kimberly was never a cheerleader, she was a gymnast, and being popular was not a big character trait. She was more of a goody two-shoes valley girl. Also, the newer version of Trini is nothing like the original. The original Trini was just this sweet, kind-hearted girl, and the newer version is this tough, grumpy chick who is way more similar to Drew from Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters. And also another similarity between Drew and the new Trini is Trini was the first one to take the jump over the canyon, much like Drew was the first one to take the jump into the power portal on the Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters TV show. So let's talk about how the 2017 movie begins. It starts with a Zordon origin story where Zordon is the Red Ranger and his team has died in battle. There was never anything like this on the Mighty Morphin TV show. There was no former team of Rangers that came before the ones we knew that lost their lives in battle. However, there was an episode of Alien Fighters called Universal Hitchhiker, which had a retired Sentinel whose team died in battle.
What happened to Ursa and Draco?
Leo, gone. My planet gone. I don't even know why I survived.
It almost seems like they lifted this story straight from the show and made it an origin story for Zordon for the movie. Another similarity I noticed is the Rangers symbols on their power coins flash up, just like the Galactic Sentinels symbols flash up on their arms in the forms of their tattoos. Unlike the Mighty Morphin TV show, when the Rangers in the movie are ready to morph, they are told to stand on these futuristic looking discs. Does that sound familiar to anything else we know?
When you step on the transo discs,
which is short for
transactional time-space regenerator discs, they will transfer to you all the accumulated skills and knowledge of the Order of Galactic Sentinels.
It's Morphin time.
Now, the putties that we got in the movie were nothing like the ones on the show. However, do you know what the movie putties did look like? Slagar, the toxic monster. It's like Lionsgate looked at the putties from the show and said, they look stupid, can't the Power Rangers just fight a whole army of Slagars? I mean, really, look at these two, they could be long lost twins. Let's be honest, the Rangers on the Mighty Morphin show were hardly teenagers with attitude. They were goody goods. However, in the movie, the teens were more realistic, they were troubled, They constantly argued with each other, and their behaviour is way more similar to the dynamic that we saw with the kids on Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters.
What a crock of baloney. You voted for the tournament.
Well, yeah, well, thanks to you and your straws, we got stuck with Lori here.
And what is that supposed to mean, friend?
Oh, well, we all know if I was chosen champion like I should have been, I wouldn't have needed any help.
What? Oh,
That's
the mayor.
What's your problem?
You could have killed yourself or us.
Back off, boss man. Hey! Oh, come on, guys. Wow.
Guys, come on.
Watch it. What are you doing?
Now let's talk about the design of the Megazord in the movie. Now this is nothing like the Megazord that we got in the TV show when I was a kid. However, the Megazord does look like a big knight, and if you know Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters, you probably know where I'm going with this. The movie Megazord looks just like Nitron that the Galactic Sentinels form into. I mean, look at these two side by side. The Megazord looks just like Nitron would if the show actually had a bigger budget. Now, two fan favourite characters that were absent from the remake were Bulk and Skull. These two served as comedic relief, and they were also bullies to the Rangers when they were in civilian form. However, the 2017 remake did have a bully in it, and this bully was not like Bulk and Skull, but he was like the bully from, yes, Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills. And that brings us to the strangest comparison I have. I'm going to be comparing two scenes, one from the 2017 remake and the other from the Alien Fighters TV show. And it's bizarre how similar these two scenes are. Now at this point in the story, both the nerd characters of the teams, Billy in the movie and Swinton on the TV show, have super strength, and they are confronted by the bully by their locker. Now I'm going to be jumping back and forward in between both scenes. We're going to let this play out and I'll talk about it afterwards.
Dwight. Got the notes? Yes, I have the notes. I've got residual strength.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna quietly snap your wrist, you little bitch.
Why, you? Ow! How'd you do that?
No. Oh.
Knock yourself out.
Now isn't it odd how similar those two scenes are? Swinton even says to the bully, "Knock yourself out," which doesn't even make sense on the show, because the bully does not knock himself out. It's like in the original script, they had the bully knocking himself out and then they realised, oh wait, this is a kid show. Maybe we should just have the bully bust his hand on Swinton's head. But when Lionsgate ripped off that scene for the Power Rangers reboot, they said, let's do this scene how it was supposed to be and actually have the bully knock himself out. So what do you guys think? Did Lionsgate really play the biggest prank on Power Ranger fans by taking the most forgettable Power Ranger knockoff, slapping the Power Rangers logo on it, and releasing it as the official Power Rangers reboot? If anybody notices any similarities between these two things that I have missed, please let me know in the comments. I apologise if my voice has been a little bit shaky for this video. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous doing this video. I've never had to rely so much on talking for one of my videos before. But if you guys could please like the video, it really does help my channel. Subscribe if you want to, and until next time guys, may the power protect you.
After all, we are the tattooed teenage alien fighters
From Beverly Hills.